Hi everybody, and welcome to Two Stout Guys. I'm your host Eric.
I'm your co-host Kyle. But we got these green cans, and on today's episode...
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We do now.
We do now.
You're going to ring that bell.
Oh, it's a new regime.
Yeah, and you're going to like it. This is my regime. Alrighty then. So anyways, today, with our first green can, we have Outer Light Brewing. We've had them. We love them.
Mm-hmm.
But today, it's the Ninja Trail Green Tea Pale Ale.
A pale ale, you say?
Pale ale with green tea added.
See, I like green tea, and I like Outer Light.
But do we like them together?
In a pale ale. Or slippery slope.
It is.
Slippery slope. One day we're just going to love pale ales, and then...
Someday. So if you want to hear more about them, you can go check out our video that we posted about a month ago. We did their libation propaganda.
Yep, which is their stout with coffee added.
Yes.
Yes. Delicious.
Yeah, it was. Here we go.
Ooh, all right.
Good crack, good crack.
Nice classic crack.
Let's see how it looks. Think it's going to be a little green?
It's a pale ale, so I'm thinking hazy, and maybe like they're going to try to get some green in there somehow.
I think there's not going to be any green at all.
No, it's green tea. Yeah, it's hazy.
It's hazy.
Yeah.
Before I go in there, let me just read this real quick. Yeah. So it's crisp and refreshing straw-colored ale. Is brewed with green tea leaves to add a light malt base with a dash of honey malts. A light tropical fruit taste gives away to lemon zest, the perfect complement to the herbal character of the brew. Behind it all sits our house English ale yeast, which softens any bitterness from the hops and adds its own fruity and floral flavors. There's a lot going on here, and I don't think that we're going to taste any of that. I'm a skeptic here. I smelled it when I cracked it.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
I'm ready. It smells good. It smells like a pale ale.
Yeah. Tastes like a pale ale.
You know what? It does taste like a pale ale, but it's a lot more mild.
Yeah.
Because the initial taste is pretty good to me, actually. Kind of lemony, more so than green tea or honey or whatever else they said was in there.
No. I'm getting some honey. Are
you?
Yeah. It took a little bit, but yeah. I just as soon as you said you weren't getting honey, I started getting honey.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I hate to admit it too, but yeah, I kind of really do. It's a nice mild IPA, and after it all dissipated and everything, I'm just left with a nice honey coating on my tongue and my mouth, like very, very subtle. But I'm like, hey, well, welcome to the party.
Well, typically we get punched in the throat by that weird hoppy.
There's nothing weird about it; it's just hops.
Well, yeah, I guess. I'm not a fan of it, so I like this beer. Not a fan of pale ales traditionally.
Traditionally, yeah, but that's just nice and. So the honey came a little bit sooner that time. Green tea? I guess I'm getting that dry green tea type mouthfeel.
Yeah, maybe like a matcha powder. More so than, I don't know.
No, I'm really enjoying it. Let's just let it sit and see if it changes with the temperature.
Let's do
it. So coming back from it and everything, Sound Guy said something I don't understand. It's something about a sour diesel. I didn't know they made trucks like that.
They do. They do
right.
They do make some sour diesel trucks. But what we can say is that he did say it can easily be mistaken from his palate with a lemon shandy.
Okay.
Like a Leinenkugel, Sam Adams, something of the sort.
Okay. I can understand if there wasn't so much hop in it, maybe, but I'm also not getting a lot of lemon. I'm definitely getting that green tea and honey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to taste it again, but I definitely pulled lemon out the first time, so we'll see.
It's definitely a mildly hoppy IPA at first. And I get that nice green tea honey aftertaste.
So I let it sit on my tongue a little bit, kind of swished it around, and it seemed like all I did was get rid of the lemon flavor, because I didn't really get that much. There's something that isn't hops that I can taste, and I don't want to say that it's green tea because I'm not sure. I like green tea a lot, whether it's just the steeped bags, powder. I love green tea. It's amazing, but I can't tell if that's what it is.
Now, if I have to compare it to something else, about a week ago, I was at this place called Jealous Monk, and they had a green tea and something else. It was a Berliner Weiss. Berliner Weiss? Weiss. All right. It was a Berliner Weiss. I can't remember the company. All I remember was green tea and something else, and it was, oh my god, it was lemon, green tea and lemon, and a Shawnee Palmer. That's what they called it. Shawnee Palmer. Yeah, I was telling you about that. It was called Shawnee Palmer. It was green tea and lemon, and it was phenomenal. Absolutely the perfect style beer for that and everything. So I don't think, for me personally, an IPA is the perfect style beer for a green tea and honey. But after having this, I'd have to change my mind a little bit. I don't think it's perfect for it. But since they dialed down the hops on it, it works really well.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, I think we can kind of leave it at that.
I think we can.
I will say, nope, doesn't chug well.
No.
Nope.
Wow,
Nope, boy.
I was already waiting for this beer.
That is a vile chugging beer.
Oh, it's an IPA. Well, Mr. Host, is it my turn or not?
It's your turn now. You may go.
All right. So what we have here right for you is out of Black Hog Brewing Company, which from the earliest article I could find was about 2014. It's a family of Polish and Italian descent.
Oh.
Yeah, and they love food. They love craft beer. And they decided, you know what? We're going to put it together and we're going to do it better. Every year for multiple events, they do a pig roast, and they use the Berkshire pigs, which is where the Black Hog comes in to play and everything. And that's what they do.
Well, shout out to some friends of ours for providing us with this beer today.
Oh, yeah.
So that was good. I truly don't know where one can find Black Hog beers, but we have it. So
New Haven, Connecticut.
There we go.
I had to check the notes real quick. Yep.
The notes are down there today. But yeah, it's a strawberry kiwi guava sour ale. And it has some, blueprints and everything on it of some distillery stuff, some brew.
So I have very high expectations for this beer.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry kiwi guava sounds like it's going to be a wonderful.
Sounds like a home run.
Yeah, sounds amazing. Can looks cool.
Yeah, can't be mad
Sour,
at that.
we like that. So.
Ooh, very strong classic crack. Looks like on steroids or something.
Yeah, that was...
Black Hog. Definitely not see-through or anything. Just an orange.
It's still hazy, but it has way more orange than
anything else.
The last beer that we tried, yeah.
Oh,
I would say it's more orange than anything.
When you think of strawberry kiwi, I'm thinking that red or green color. But you know what? Whatever. It's beer.
It's beer. We're gonna drink it.
Smells like a sour.
It does.
I'm not getting anything else out of it.
No, you're right. It doesn't smell like anything except actually kind of a subtle sour. We've had more pungent sours.
Oh yeah, we have. I'm just saying this looks like a classic sour, smells like a classic sour. That is a thick drink. That is thicker than I thought it was going to be.
That's a sour.
Yeah,
and it's fruity. I like that.
I gotta take another one. I was more confused with the long pull on it. Very.
Wow. It's really hard to taste anything outside of tart.
Get a little bit of strawberry. Definitely get a little bit of strawberry. Ooh, right on the lips.
How do you always taste strawberry?
It says it has strawberry in it.
I
That's
know.
how I can taste it.
You're always able to derive the first fruit, and I can never taste it. I think if anything, I'm getting guava, maybe, because I've never just taken a guava and
I've never either. I don't know what a guava tastes like alone, so I don't know. I don't think it's a very strong fruit, but this is more of a very subtle strawberry, almost like those dry strawberry slices you can pop in. You get that dust on your lips, and when you lick your lips, it's very subtle. That's what I'm kind of getting from it. Kiwi, that's another fruit that's just not very strong.
It's not, but I think it complements other fruits really well, which is obviously why it's probably in here.
Mostly strawberry. I don't think I've ever seen it mixed with other things.
Now, I think I'm wrong, and maybe my mind is just playing games with me, but I feel like I'm just drinking OJ. The fruit that I can pull out of the three that are on the can is the fourth one that's orange. So,
all right.
It's tart.
It's
juicy. It's thick.
Very juicy, and it is thick.
It doesn't look like it, but it's.
You know what? Now that I see it and how I drank it, it does look thick too. maybe not traditionally. Maybe that's why it surprised me. But yeah, it definitely has a thicker mouthfeel than in your typical beer.
I think I need to wait on this because I don't know.
All right.
I just can't come up with anything right now.
You're the host.
We're going to let it sit and then we're going to come back to it. All right. So we got our third take. So our sound guy has pulled out a fifth imaginary fruit, and he can taste green apple with kiwi.
But he also put it on as he had the sour, then the sweetness, but it wasn't that, as you always coined the term, the bile sour that we get with sours. This was just more of a traditional warhead sour. So that's why it was a sour sweet. So that's why he said green apple.
It's such an awful term to use to describe a beer flavor that I enjoy.
Yeah.
But I don't know how else to put it.
And you said you found it from other people calling it first, but
right.
If you like sours, then you like sours. It does. It has that, oh, what is this? Oh, yeah.
So, the bottom line is that this sour beer is sour. Traditionally sour,
yep.
Warhead sour.
Right.
You know what? I'm going to just say I like this beer a lot. Like, to the point where I would probably put it in my top 5 sours.
Oh, really?
Because I like how sour it is. But my big knock to this particular beer is that I can't taste strawberry, kiwi, or guava.
And that's what I was going to say. This is going to be one of those beers where I'd like to put it in my top, but I feel like it's just going to be forgettable. I'm going to look and go, oh yeah, that was just a sour. And I'd rather try something new than this.
I think I would have another one of those. I would buy it again. I would be curious to see if they do other sours or just what else. Maybe I would have to taste like their baseline brew, because most microbreweries do have that, their go-to. So I'd be curious to taste the base and how they build off of that. But yeah, this is a good beer.
Okay, I'm not going to disagree. It's not a bad beer, but I just say it's not memorable.
Okay.
I look at it and go, okay, it was a sour.
Would you have it again?
If it was given to me, I wouldn't go out and buy it, though. I wouldn't seek for it.
I would. No,
because that's like I said, for me, I was like, ooh, where's the strawberry? Come and play. And it just didn't come. It didn't.
I see this beer as a cliffhanger, right? So, like, you tasted it, and then it left you wanting more. There's more to it that we haven't discovered yet. And we're going to find it with this company if we can find another one of their beers.
Oh, I think we'll be able to find them. They're right in New Haven.
If we can get there.
Oh, wow. Whoa, that's right. That's the second beer, Mr. Host.
It is.
So what do we do before we do?
What do we do before we do?
What do we do before we do what we do?
We tell people to smash that subscribe button. Yes, we do. Okay. We do now.
We do now.
You're going to ring that bell.
Oh, it's a new regime.
Yeah, and you're going to like it. This is my regime. So, ring that bell, smash that like button, subscribe, so we can get monetized. Because this beer ain't cheap. And that's where I'm going to leave us.
All right. Well, you forgot, without this beer, we wouldn't have a show.
That's true.
So we link all their social medias and their websites down in the description, so you can just click, nice and easy, go visit them, go learn about them, go order from them if they have it, if they don't. Definitely. And then you can go with them. A lot of them serve food, a lot of them do both. So go support them, because without them, the world's a boring place. Bring us out.
You know what?
I don't get any sour, any pleasurable sour out of that. And we'll leave it at that.
Oh, whiskey in a jar, oh, take away my sorrow. I'm done with the rest of today. Oh, whiskey in a jar, oh, I'll see you tomorrow. And just let it fade away. Yeah, just let it fade away. Yeah, just let it fade away.
That chug and the smell tasted like, oh, I'm gonna do it again. These beers are not meant to be chugged because it tasted like rotten vegetables.
Okay, maybe that's what I kind of got. Yeah.
Like specifically like rotting broccoli.
Like it's out in the the pit, you throw all your veggies and eggshells into it, it makes mulch.
Oh, the compost?
Yeah, compost!
So don't chug it unless you want to taste compost.